The clash between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers represents one of baseball's most electrifying and historically rich rivalries. This essay delves into the origins, pivotal moments, and enduring intensity that define this compelling matchup between two of Major League Baseball's most storied franchises. The enduring narrative of East vs. West. From the moment the Los Angeles Dodgers packed their bags and moved west from Brooklyn in 1958, a new chapter in baseball history began to unfold. While geographically distant, the Philadelphia Phillies and the Dodgers quickly developed a rivalry that transcended mere league standings, becoming a compelling narrative of East Coast grit meeting West Coast glamour. Both franchises boast deep roots and passionate fanbases, creating an electric atmosphere whenever their paths cross. This isn't just about two teams playing a game. It's about two distinct baseball philosophies, two different regional identities, and often, two legitimate contenders vying for supremacy. The inherent drama of such high-stakes encounters has cemented their place as a must-watch event on the MLB calendar, consistently delivering memorable moments that resonate with fans for generations. The early years of their modern rivalry, post-Dodgers relocation, saw both teams building formidable rosters, laying the groundwork for the intense battles that would define future decades. While the Dodgers quickly established themselves as a powerhouse in the National League, the Phillies, after periods of struggle, began to assemble the pieces of what would become a perennial contender. These foundational years, though perhaps lacking the immediate playoff drama of later eras, were crucial in forging the competitive spirit that would soon boil over. Each regular season game became a miniature battle, a psychological skirmish that hinted at the larger wars to come. Fans on both sides quickly learned that a series against the other was never just another series. It carried an extra weight, a palpable tension that elevated the stakes. Playoff showdowns, where legends are forged, the true heart of the Phillies-Dodgers rivalry, however, beats strongest in the crucible of the postseason. It was in the National League Championship Series that this storied matchup truly exploded into one of baseball's most compelling narratives. The late 1970s provided the initial sparks, with back-to-back NLCS clashes in 1977 and 1978. The 1977 series, in particular, remains etched in the memories of fans. It was a brutal, hard-fought battle that saw the Dodgers emerge victorious, leaving the Phillies and their faithful with a bitter taste of what could have been. The following year, 1978, brought a sense of déjà vu, as the Dodgers once again triumphed over Philadelphia, further fueling the Phillies' desire for revenge and solidifying the perception of the Dodgers as a formidable roadblock. Redemption, however, would come for the Phillies in 1983, after years of near misses and the sting of those late 70s defeats. Philadelphia, led by a veteran squad often referred to as the Wheeze Kids, finally overcame the Dodgers in the NLCS. This victory wasn't just about advancing to the World Series. It was a cathartic moment, a testament to perseverance, and a symbolic turning point in the rivalry. It proved that the Phillies could indeed conquer their West Coast nemesis on the biggest stage. These early playoff encounters established a template for future battles. High drama, iconic plays, and the raw emotion of victory and defeat, all contributing to the rich tapestry of their competitive history. Decades later, the rivalry reignited with a vengeance in the late 2000s. As both teams entered periods of sustained success, the 2008 and 2009 NLCS matchups were particularly memorable, pitting the Phillies' dynamic core of Chase Utley, Jimmy Rollins, Ryan Howard, and Cole Hamels against a Dodgers squad featuring stars like Manny Ramirez, Andre Ethier, and Matt Kemp, the Phillies, then in the midst of their own golden era, emerged victorious in both series. En route to their 2008 World Series championship and a subsequent pennant in 2009. These modern clashes showcased a new generation of talent, but the underlying intensity and the palpable desire to defeat the other remained unchanged. The roar of the crowd, the clutch hits, and the masterful pitching performances from these series are still talked about today, serving as a reminder of the enduring power of this incredible rivalry. Star power and shifting tides. A significant element that has consistently elevated clashes between Philadelphia and Los Angeles is the sheer star power on display. Throughout the decades, both franchises have been home to some of baseball's most iconic figures, and their head-to-head battles have often featured legendary individual performances. From the Phillies Hall of Famers like Mike Schmidt and Steve Carlton, who consistently battled Dodgers greats such as Steve Garvey and Don Sutton in the 70s and 80s, to the more recent eras featuring Bryce Harper and Zach Wheeler squaring off against Mookie Betts and Clayton Kershaw, the field is always graced by elite talent. These individual matchups within the broader team contest add another layer of intrigue, as fans eagerly anticipate which superstar will deliver the decisive blow. The ebb and flow of dominance between these two teams has also contributed to the rivalry's longevity. There have been periods where one team held a clear edge, only for the other to rise and challenge that supremacy. The Dodgers' consistent success in the 1970s was eventually met by the Phillies' breakthrough in the early 80s. Similarly, the Phillies' strong run in the late 2000s was a direct challenge to the Dodgers' aspirations. This constant shifting of power ensures that neither team can ever truly rest on its laurels when facing the other. The historic rivalry is a living entity, constantly evolving with new players and new narratives, yet always retaining its core competitive fire. It's a testament to the organizational strength and fan dedication that both teams consistently remain relevant contenders, making their encounters feel genuinely significant. The modern era, new faces, same fire. In the contemporary landscape of Major League Baseball, the Phillies and Dodgers continue to be prominent forces, ensuring that their intense encounters remain a highlight of the regular season and a strong possibility for postseason drama. Both teams are built on a foundation of high payroll star power, strategic free agent acquisitions, and a commitment to winning. The current rosters feature some of the game's most exciting players, from the Phillies' slugging phenom Bryce Harper and ace pitcher Zach Wheeler, to the Dodgers' MVP talents like Mookie Betts and Freddie Freeman, alongside pitching legends such as Clayton Kershaw. When these modern titans collide, the games are often a showcase of offensive firepower, dominant pitching, and strategic managerial decisions. The advent of advanced analytics and a more globalized game hasn't diminished the raw emotion that characterizes this matchup. If anything, it has amplified the stakes, as every win and loss can have significant implications for playoff seeding and divisional races. Whether it's a regular season series in April or a potential NLCS showdown in October, the atmosphere remains charged. Fans from both sides travel well, filling opposing stadiums with their cheers and jeers, creating an undeniable energy. The media, too, recognizes the draw of this rivalry, dedicating significant coverage to these games, further cementing their status as marquee events. The Phillies-Dodgers rivalry isn't just a relic of the past. It's a vibrant, ongoing narrative that continues to captivate and excite baseball enthusiasts, proving that some rivalries are simply timeless. The Phillies-Dodgers rivalry stands as a testament to the enduring power of baseball's competitive spirit, woven through decades of memorable moments, legendary players, and passionate fanbases. From the historic playoff battles of the 70s and 80s to the modern clashes of today's superstars, this matchup consistently delivers drama, excitement, and a narrative that transcends the confines of a single game. It's a rivalry built on mutual respect, fierce competition, and a shared desire for ultimate victory, making every encounter a chapter in a much larger, unfolding story. As the seasons turn and new players emerge, the fundamental intensity of this rivalry remains, promising future generations of fans the same thrilling spectacle. What, in your opinion, makes this particular rivalry so enduringly captivating?